Hello everyone, it's Nancy Bastine, and I thought we would come on today and play with some clay. Yeah, because I want to make some embellishments, some buttons, and some beads, and I want to show you all. I don't know if I ever showed you all this Sculpey Ultra Light, and man, I'll tell you what, it's almost like, but it's baked clay. You bake it, but it's really light, and yeah, I want to make some beads out of this. But, so I thought we would just roll out some clay, and I got some molds out for some buttons, and then I've got my, I didn't want this one, my texture plates to put some texture in. I got my mold here for some little flowers. I want to decorate some of these paper clips. And I got my cutters and my roller and my knife thing and my my pasta machine all ready to go. And I got my bead thing to put them in the oven with once I make them, and I stick holes in them. And then I've got to figure this out because I haven't read it. So I got to figure this out. But in the meantime, I can roll out beads and we'll have some fun. Okay? I'll put those back in there so I don't lose them. Those are the hole makers. Those are the holders to hold them on. So I just have some old clay that has been in a bag mixed in with other clay, and it's gotten stuff on it, and I don't really care because, you know, I'm just going to make beads out of it and stuff, so it doesn't matter to me. So anyway, I don't know if I want that blue right now, but I want to, this is that, oh, what's it called? Opal, and it's beautiful when it's molded and baked. It really comes out pretty. So we'll just get some of this going here, and also have my flower cutters to make flowers, but you can also make buttons with those, a flower button. So I'll get this clay warmed up. I had some in my hand, but it was not what I wanted, so I have my Wilton button maker. See, makes buttons of all different sizes. Guess what, guys? Guess what I got? That I've been complaining about to everybody. I got my fan funding. So if y'all are feeling like you want to donate $1 or whatever to my fan funding, YouTube says you can the least you can give is $1, and it goes up from there. So whatever you guys, if you want to donate or tip me, that's what it is. It's a tip jar. That would be great. Anyhow, I'm going to see if I can roll this out enough to get it in the pasta machine so I can make some buttons. I got stuff on here. And I got stuff on my roller. Oh no. Okay. Get this warmed up a little bit. I'm going to put it through the pasta machine just to condition it. just to get it going. Yeah, I just haven't played with clay in a long time, and I thought, well, today's a good day for clay making. It's not too hot and it's not too cold. It's just right. We did go through a heat wave there for a little bit, but we've started to cool down and I can feel the fall in the air. I've never made these button ones before, so hopefully. And I need to get my other tile right here. My bacon tile. I tried to get that off of there, but it wouldn't come off. So I'm not worried about it coming off in the clay. But that's too big of a piece of clay to go in there, and it's not warm enough yet. I don't like anything to go around on the top of my mold. I like it all to be in there so I don't have to mess around with cutting away stuff. And that's good for that one. I hope you guys are all been doing good. I've been struggling to get my strength back, and it's a real struggle, but I'm working on it. Trying to get myself out of that bed. You know, I think I got to get up and move around, and so I got up Sunday and went to church and came home and found out that we were having company come, and oh, my house wasn't cleaned. I didn't get the kitchen cleaned. I cleaned the living room and the dining room. And new company was coming. Oh man, I started scrubbing after church. And they came and they only stayed for a couple of minutes, but at least my house was clean. So I was thankful for that. I hate company to come when my house is dirty. When I know it's dirty, they probably wouldn't even know, but I know it's dirty. I haven't scrubbed. I'm a clean freak, and I clean every day, but I have not been filling up to it, so my house has gone the wayside. My husband gets another treatment on Thursday, and then he has, I think, 3 more treatments before they'll do a scan, see where he's at. I hope he seems to feel better. He seems to think that he's not in any pain anymore, so seems to think that this Optivo is really working. Hopefully they won't take it off the market, throw it back in. It's when they mix it with another drug is what's causing the problem. It's not the Optivo that's causing the problem. It's this other medicine that they're mixing with it, but he's not getting that. The doctor said he's not getting that other medicine that they talked about on the internet. I'm taking a little bit off of these because, whoops, maybe not that one. Because I want them to be flat on the back side. I don't want them to have a big hump in them. Because they're buttons and they're going to go on my paper clips. Look at these. Look at these honkers. Yeah, you get these at Target. And they come in a They come in a case like this, and you just get a few of them in there. I think you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. Yep, that's what you get. And I haven't seen them at Target for a long time, but that's where I got mine, was at Target. Not much else has been going on around here. I got tomatoes coming on, but you know what? They're all splitting. And I was told it's because it was so hot, and then we got a really downpour of rain. And it soaked them, and they got, yeah. They started splitting open, but they say they're still good to eat unless you're supposed to pick them and not leave them on there because it will attract bugs to get in them and ants and stuff. So I guess I need to get out there and pick them. They're turning pretty red, but I want them to get on. Oh, I don't know if I should pick them or not. So I'm using this mold. It's from Mod Podge. These molds come. This one's Wilton. This one come from Mod Podge. Mod Podge. I think it's Plaid that puts it out. I'm not sure. It's what Kelly Donovan uses with her melt. I can't remember what that's called. Where she melts the glue in the thing and pushes it in here. But I've had these for a long time. I certainly have. I don't know what's squeaking over here when I push on this, but I'm not liking it. I don't like the squeak. I guess YouTube didn't hear my husband playing his drums in the background because I never got a... And when I played the video back, I couldn't hear it, so yay for me. That's a little too much. Yeah, so I just wanted to make some embellishments and beads. I want to make some beads. I don't have any beads. I have some beads, but not what I want. I want to make some. Now I have just a little teeny piece left over. It's not big enough to go in there. Okay, well, let's set this aside and see if we can pop these out. And look at there. Look at that. Can you see it? Look at that. Now I can push those holes through if I really want it to be a button. I can make those holes go through, or if I just want it to be. Look at that one. I just want it to be an embellishment to look like a button. Oh, look at that one. Yay for me. Look at that. I was watching Dion Campbell, and she was making hers by hand. She didn't have a mold for her buttons, but she was taking a toothpick and going around making a design, and I think I might do that on some of these, but I don't have a toothpick down here, and I'm not going to go get one. But I think, look at this little cute one. And that's cute. I think I'm going to poke holes in these anyway, make them look like buttons. Look at that. That needs to be molded better. I think it got a little, I think I'll make that one again. I guess I will because I just smushed it. And there's that one. How fun is that? I'm going to put this back in and put a little more clay with it. Oh man, by this time of day, I'm just drained. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm ready to go back to bed. You know, when you don't feel good and you're not quite up to par, but you want to be, I need a drink of my Perrier water. I'm drinking water. Okay, I still have this little piece left. Now let's leave that sit for a minute. Take these out. Oh, look how pretty. That one's really pretty. And there's a smaller one of that. I need to make doubles of these so they'll go on both sides of the, oh look at that rose. So they'll go on both sides of the paper clip, you know. You want to decorate it here and here and embed the paper clip in it. Glue the paper clip in it. Oh, look at that one. I could do that. I could embed paper clips and bake them with it. That's better. That turned out a little better. See? It's not so wonky. Alright, let's roll some out and make these. And let's see. Should we do this? This is pearlized clay. What's it called? Sunset Pearl. And I want to roll it out and then make it go through the pasta machine and then put some texture on it and then cut it. I got this set on 3. I think I'm going to set it on 1. I'm not sure how mine go. If the larger number makes it, yeah, the larger numbers make it real thin. Real thin. I don't want that. So I'm going to set it back on 1. Oh, there's even a 0. Let's see how thick that makes it. Because I want it pretty thick. And that didn't do anything. Alright, that's about the thickness I want. Now I have these texture, well these are embossing folders, but they work great for clay. And I don't think I'm going to use those. I'm going to use this regular texture plate, and it's got swirly whirlies on it. And I really like that. So I'm going to put that on here and roll it around. Get that texture in there really good. Yeah. So now I'm going to cut out. I just want to cut. I don't want to have the embossing part. So I just want to cut this. So I'm just going to set it on there and cut it. Just like that. I'm doing something you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to lift your clay like that. You're supposed to use your knife. Okay, so got some extra clay on here. I should probably get my my craft knife out to clean all this up. Okay, so now we're going to do that again. I'm going to run it through the pasta machine. Now, if I wanted to, I could put another color with this. And this one, I am going to put the texture from the cutting and the texture. Come on. Oh, that wasn't good. I just broke my thingy. I was playing a little too hard. Oh no. Oh man. Okay. Good as new. I fixed it. Hey, don't do that again, Nancy. It didn't cut it very good. So I'll help it along with my little craft knife here. Sorry, I got quiet. Okay, this one's didn't cut very good. So I'm just going to clean it up a little bit. I think my clay is a little too warm. Now I messed that up. Gosh. Anyway. I'm heavy-handed. I pressed too hard. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to set that on top of here. And that's going to make a big embellishment. Too big. And then it's not in the center. Oh well, it's gonna have to stay. Okay, now I need something to poke holes in. I have this skewer. I'm gonna poke a hole here and poke a hole here and make it look like a button. And then I'm going to bake it. But I'm going to use some different clay and make another one that's going to be smaller. And I think I'll use this, whatever it is, whatever color it is. It got marbleized. See all that? I'm going to need a little bit more than that. I marbled this clay when I made the Voto. My little tile here is getting pretty full, and when it gets full, we have to stop and bake them. When I do that, I'll come back probably tomorrow, not tonight. I'll come back and show you, and then we'll make some more tomorrow. Because I want to get some beads made. Okay, I'm going to put this through the pasta machine on 1. Okay. And I'm going to texture it. And I'm going to use this, whatever it is. Swirly things. Oh, I didn't get it textured here. At the top. That's okay, because it'll probably be cut out anyway. Oops. Knocking all my stuff over. Alright, this one we're going to use these two. These two. Or these two. We're going to use these two. And make a smaller. And this one I just want to cut. So, let's see. Cut right here. And actually, I probably have enough clay to cut the little one without having to re-roll it again. Yep, I do right there. And then we'll put that one on top of this one. I don't know why it always leaves these pieces. Shame on it. Okay, we'll put this one on top of this one and see if we can center it a little better. That looks good. That's going to be a little button. And then we'll use our skewer and make some holes. Now we have a little button. I'll put that over there. Now I'm going to take these. They've been sitting, so they're good to handle. And I'm just going to make the hole all the way through. Maybe I should use the pokey end. So it looks like a real button. I'm just going to do these two because they're getting distorted. Okay, now I'm going to make some more flowers just to fill up my tile here. I like these molds. I like these cutters too, but can you see what I'm doing? I keep looking at the monitor to make sure you guys are in frame. Okay, so I went quiet. I'd rather do these flowers white so I can paint them the colors I want. So I can put Pearl X on them. But you know how it goes. I have all this clay. And I'm not going to open any more new ones until I use up all this clay. Somebody wanted to know how much I'd sell my fairy house for if I could make them one. I wouldn't know how much to charge them. I mean, that was a lot of work. That's the thing. As I make all this stuff, but I don't know how much to charge people for it. Any clues? Any ideas? I know you're supposed to go by what the product cost and then how much time you put in it and all that stuff, and then what it's worth, I guess. All right, my tile's getting a little full here. Oh gosh. That one's really off, but it's okay. It'll be okay. I think I'm going to make one more of these little ones. But I'm going to use this white clay that's light as a feather. Clean my board off. I should probably get a wet wipe. Don't like to get the board wet though. Yeah, I want to make some white ones so that I can paint them with some Pearl X. Or even paint. This stuff is light as a feather, I'm telling you. It's like Play-Doh. Oh, I got some blue in it. Oh well, no problem. Okay. Let's see. Let's texture it with this one. Stacy, I got a hair. I have a hair. It's not my dog's. And it's not mine. Stacy at Pink Poodle Craft Show always complains that she has hair all the time on her desk. Ooh, this clay is really soft. Maybe too soft. Okay, I just want to cut some out. A couple of this size. And maybe this little one to go on top of that. Oh, I'm just having fun cutting them out. Was it this one I used? Alrighty. We have some pretty ones. Look how pretty. I like that texture. And it's so light. It's just light as a feather, man. You could just blow it. It's like a marshmallow. But you bake it at the same temperature, so... Alright. Now we'll cut some little holes in it. Make it look like a button. Alright, let's see if we can sneak these on here. I like to have a full tray when I bake. Oh, no, 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 no. I did the wrong thing. I did something I'm not supposed to ever do. Pick your clay up. Okay. got a full tray. Alright, I'm going to quit here and I'm going to bake these, and then I'll be back on and show you how they come out. We'll color the white ones with some Pearl X, and we'll also do the other ones, color the other ones, and we'll make some beads tomorrow. Alright, see you tomorrow.